Good Monday morning, everyone. I have another tip for you guys today in reference to my Big Shot. Something that I have found extremely helpful in my classes that I just recently started doing was to make notes, not just for my class members, but for me as well, because sometimes if I haven't used, a certain die or something in a long time, I forget. I don't, keep track of it. But I make notes on the back of my dies and my Sizzlet dies and my embossing folders as to what tab or what specific thing makes them work better in my specific Big Shot. Some of them, as you continue to use your Big Shot, it will be tighter or looser than, say, your friend's or your neighbor's Big Shot. I have two of them, and not both of them are on the same setting, basically. I've had one longer than the other, and so the one I've had longer, I have to sometimes shims and things like that because I have, well, I'll admit it, I didn't use it properly when I first got it, and it doesn't ruin it, but it sure does loosen that tension that you have in the rolling area of your Big Shot. So I've made some notes on my different dies and embossing folders to help me remember what to use. And so like on this Sizzlet, this is my paper dolly, my large paper dolly. And this is just letting everybody know that it's tab 1. That way my class members don't really have to go through and read which one of these applies. It's one of the Sizzlets. It's a small one like this, but it doesn't look exactly like that. But this lets them know, oh, okay, I got to use it on tab 1. So I sandwich it between the clear cutting plates, put it on tab 1, it's good to go. So that's helpful with them. And I guess, again, on my embossing folders, I have written no tabs. So they know to open both of them and use it there. And then on my big ones, sometimes, like I was saying, I have to use, shims, or for instance, this particular die, I need to use the crease pad on top because this is the petite purse, and it has areas in it that are scored and not cut, or both, I should say, cut and scored. And on dies like that, you need to be using your crease pad because if you use a cutting pad on the bottom and the top, you will cut through, in most cases, cut through where it is to be embossed and not cut. So I always make a note so that class members and myself, because I messed that up quite a few times, will remember you need a crease pad. And with this particular one on my old machine, or I should say my oldest machine, I need to use it with a shim. And all a shim is a piece of cardstock folded in half. Sometimes I'll even do just one width of a cardstock. But most of the time I use it, it's just folded in half. That's it. Nothing fancy. And so that might be something that you might want to do. I label mine also because of the way that I store them. But hopefully this was helpful to you, and try it for yourself. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you again next Monday. Bye.